you know, places with a lot of people right now.
Okay.
Yeah, so I do. I like that. I like to dance, and I like to, you know, to go out to eat, and I like to travel. You know, do little day trips, you know, and stuff like that. Maybe to the harbor or, you know, the waterfront. You know, stuff like that. Yeah, I like stuff like that. And from time, you know, I like to watch movies with my children and things like that.
Are you still able to do those? I know you said the dancing and ballroom, you've kind of stopped doing those activities. What about the traveling and the going out to eat?
Well, again, the traveling, I just recently had a trip, and then I had that feeling again. Like,
Okay.
yeah, my husband and I were on a cruise on vacation, and I had to go into, I found myself going back to our room a lot. You know, I didn't want to tell him, but I felt like the more we were out, you know, like on the deck and other people being around, I kind of got that weird feeling again. You know, sort of, I don't know, maybe like you a little seasick or something.
Okay.
So I just felt like, you know, maybe like somebody was choking me. So I just went back to the room.
Okay.
But like, you know, yeah, like being home, I feel safer like being home right now.
Okay.
And like, yeah, just maybe watching movies with my children. I feel a little bit safer just being home.
And how long ago was your vacation?
I think, when was it? I think probably about maybe 5 or 6 months ago. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, about 5.
Okay, I kind of want to switch gears a little bit and talk about some medical history.
Oh, okay.
Where were you born?
In Long Island,
Okay.
New York.
And you spent most of your childhood in Long Island?
Yeah.
When did you move to Delaware?
Just about 5 years ago.
Okay. And what brought you to Delaware?
My husband's work.
Okay.
He got a transfer.
Do you have any allergies?
Yeah, just like food allergies, like peanuts, things like that. I can't tolerate it. And mushrooms.
Any medications that you're allergic to?
Yes, like penicillin, stuff
Okay.
like that I can't take.
Have you had any hospitalizations recently?
Well, one panic attack got like really bad, and so I like went to the emergency room, but they didn't admit me or anything.
And when was that?
About 2 months ago.
So you were just seen in the ER.
Yeah.
And what did they conclude?
I don't know. I think they looked at my blood pressure was a little high or something, and then they just told me to follow up with my doctor.
Okay. Any current medications?
Let me see. Well, yeah. Well, no. I just had a sinus infection just not so long ago, so just antibiotics. But other than that, no.
So no medications you're on daily for
No.
any? Okay. Have you had any unintentional weight loss or gain within the past month?
Well, I did gain, I guess, a couple pounds, only because, I've just been home. I'm not able to, like I said, go to the dance classes or anything right now.
Okay. Is that unusual for you to gain a few pounds within a month?
Yeah, probably.
Any history of seizure or head injury?
No.
And any disabilities?
No.
And you said you went to the ER for your, what felt like a panic attack. Was that the first time? How many times?
Like up until that point, Or
in your history, how many times have you
well,
seeked assistance from the hospital?
no, just that one time.
For the
Yeah, because like I said before, I've been feeling like this for like about 6-7 months now. So by that time, I think that was a bad one.
Okay.
That one, just my heart felt like it was pounding too much, or I didn't know if I was having a heart attack. It felt like that.
Okay.
But before or after that, like, you know, they get bad, but never as that bad. So I've not been in the hospital since then.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And no psychiatric hospitalizations?
Mm-hmm. No.
Have you seen anyone else for counseling services or any mental health issues?
No.
Okay. Switching gears again, I know it
Okay.
kind of jumps back and forth.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
I want to talk about education and work.
Okay.
What was the highest grade that you completed?
12th grade.
Okay. And how did you do in school?
That was average. Like
Okay.
B.
Did you like school?
I thought it was fun. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And do you currently work?
Yes.
And what do you work
What?
as? I'm sorry, what do you work as?
I work with the school, and I work with the cafeteria,
Okay.
with the lunchroom.
How long have you been there with the cafeteria?
Well, since I've been here in Delaware, like 5 years.
Do you like your current job?
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel fulfilled there?
Yeah.
Have you experienced your symptoms of anxiety while at work?
Yes.
Okay.
Just recently, yes.
Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Just again, you know, when it's time to serve lunch and the children come in, I never felt, never felt like sweaty or, nervous, like my hands, like when I'm serving the food. And now I felt like, and the more I hear the children, in the lunchroom and all the activity, I think, a couple of times I had a panic attack, and I just try to get through it.
Within the past 6 months
Mm-hmm.
that you've been experiencing this anxiety and these symptoms, how many times have you experienced that while at work?
Oh, in the past 6 months?
Mm-hmm.
I'd say now probably definitely 2-3 times a week.
Okay. Okay, Angela, do you have any legal history?
No, not that I know, no, that I can remember.
Okay. Okay, thank you. I know those were a lot of questions
Yeah.
and you got through good, so
Mhm.
thank you. I
Mhm.
appreciate your time and your
Mm-hmm.
patience
Okay.
with all this.
Sure.
Right now I want to do a mental status evaluation.
Okay.
Still questions.
Okay.
Just do the best you can.
Okay.
And let me know if you need a break too.
Okay.
Can you tell me where we're at right now?
Mm-hmm. We're at Brandywine Counseling, I think they told me.
Mm-hmm. And can you tell me the time?
3:55 p.m.
Thank you. Would you describe your mood right now as anxious?
I'm feeling very nervous, yes.
I can see with your hand
Mhm.
movements and stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you feel down at all? Any sadness?
Well, sometimes, I mean, I just feel like the situation, like it won't end, you know, a little bit. Mm-hmm.
Would you say hopeless?
Well, I don't know if I'd say hopeless. I'd definitely say like just relentless, you know, like it just won't end, it won't stop.
Okay. Have you had any thoughts of suicide, current or in the past?
Like recently, yeah, probably.
Okay. When was the last time you had suicidal thoughts?
Probably yesterday.
Have you ever had a plan?
No, never. Mm-mm. No.
Any attempts in the past or recently?
Mm-mm. No, just sometimes with the panic, like I feel like I'm gonna die. I feel like if it doesn't stop, like that's why I went to the emergency room a couple months ago.
Okay.
Yeah, it did feel like that. Like my heart starts racing. I can't get it to stop. So I feel like I'm gonna die, but I've never felt like I wanted to kill myself, or like I had a plan, like I wanted to die. If they don't stop, like I feel like I'm going to, but no, I never had a plan.
So it's more that the symptoms that you're feeling lead you to believe that you are going to die.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
It's not that you want to die, or you have thought that
No.
it would be better if you died.
No, no.
Okay.
No, no.
How about violence towards others?
Sometimes my family, like when we would get into those arguments and stuff, like months ago, but no, not really. I think it's just like sibling, like you just want it to stop.
Okay.
Just people to stop arguing.
Any violence where you have hit or made contact, or has it just been arguing?
No, I've never hit
So it's
anyone.
more of a verbal.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Have you ever had, and I'm not sure if you're familiar with the term, auditory hallucinations, where you might have heard something that no one else could hear?
No, never.
Any visual hallucinations where you see something
Oh,
others
no.
have not?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No, I mean I have some floaters in my eye, but my eye doctor said I could come and see him about it. But you know,
Okay.
like it just seemed like little things floating in your eye. But
Okay.
no, I never like. You mean like see like a person like that you don't see in the room? Or something?
Sometimes people see people, or
Oh no.
other light objects, or
Oh no.
anything out of the ordinary.
No.
Okay.
Please, that's all I would need with a panic attack. I think I would really. Oh, that would really send me my heart racing.
And revisiting your sleep. I know you say you don't sleep.
Oh.
Has that been within the 6 months also?
Oh, absolutely. That's getting worse, actually. I wake up at least 2 times a night because my heart, it just still feels like it's racing, and I just feel so nervous, like I just can't rest.
Okay. On average, how many hours of sleep do you get a day?
You mean like all together in between the times when I'm waking up?
Yep.
Or if I had to add it all up together? I'd say probably not, maybe 4 or 5, maybe.
4 or 5 hours throughout the day.
Yeah, through the night or something like that. That's why I always feel tired, but I just feel like uncomfortable, like restless, because I'm so tired. Like I know I'm yawning in front of you, but at the same time, like I just feel nervous. You know what I mean? Like I just feel like you lay down, and then I have to get back up, and you know what I mean?
Any racing thoughts?
Oh yeah, all the time.
All
Like,
the time.
yeah. Like I feel like I can't concentrate on one thing. Like I told you, the dancing.
Mhm.
Yeah, like when this starts, you know, like we'll go over a step, and then my mind will just float away. Some, you know what I mean? Like focusing on the panic because I'll feel it coming, and then I'll get more scared. But then I'll try to, you know, like hold myself together, and it seems like it just falls apart.
So when you start feeling those anxious symptoms, that's when your mind kind of floats away.
Yeah.
You focus on that rather than the task at hand.
Right, exactly. Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's the best way to describe it.
What about your appetite? Have you noticed any changes?
Yeah.
Eating less or eating more?
Well, initially, like when I get too nervous, I can't eat at all. But then, I guess because the anxiety is kind of, you know, the nervousness and all that, and is picking up, like I'll eat less, but then somehow or another, like in between when I can feel like I'm calm, I'm so hungry that I probably will overeat or something. I'm thinking maybe that's where my weight gain has come from.
Okay.
And then I'll like eat at night, like when I wake up in between. You know, I feel like maybe if I have a, you know, something, you know, like a cup of warm milk or something, or a cookie or a cracker or something, and then I might go back to sleep.
Okay.
So yeah, probably that's not helping.
What about your exercising habits? Do you exercise?
Probably need to do more, but I don't, because I feel like when I'm exercising it makes my heart race like more or something right now. That's why the dancing, I just can't do it right now.
You're just trying to stay away from those feelings.
Well, a little bit, yeah.
Angela, is there any history of substance abuse?
I don't know, I think I had an aunt or something, they said that she smoked marijuana or something like that. Yeah, probably. I had an uncle, I think he was he was an alcoholic.
And what about with you?
No.
Have you experienced any substance abuse?
No, I can't. No, I can't even take any pills or anything like that. Just like I said, it make me feel more nervous than I already am.
Okay.
You know, just the pills, like I said, the doctor prescribed for the sinus infection, that was it.
And that was your antibiotic?
Yes.
Are you currently on that now?
No.
Okay. Excuse me, bear with me here. Okay, Angela. Have you had any traumatic experiences throughout your life? For example, have you witnessed a death or?
No, I got bit as a child by a friend. Their dog, they had a Great Dane, and you can probably see the scars right here.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was bit by a dog. That was pretty bad.
And how old were you?
5.
Any lasting effects from that? Do you currently have a fear of dogs or?
No, because I don't know, my family is one where, you know, you kind of get back on the horse and keep riding. So, no, I don't think so. I think as a teenager, we had a dog, and my sister and I got into like a, you know, little squabble or something. And the dog, you know, he didn't like for us to fight between each other. So he kind of jumped up on me, and then, you know, he kind of tore my t-shirt a little bit. I kind of had that feeling like I have now, like the nervousness or whatever, but it went away.
Okay.
You know, but that's about it. But I don't have anything else.
So you were saying that after that incident, you did kind of have the same nervousness, but it went away.
Yeah, I do remember. Like that's kind of how I remember this feeling a little bit. Like, oh, it felt like that, but nothing more.
But that didn't last throughout your childhood.
Not that I remember.
Okay.